Okay, what's up, you guys? I'm here with my homegirl Sarah, and I met her probably about 2 months ago. And last night I ran into her, and we talked last night, and I was supposed to pick her up at 1:30. When I got to where she was supposed to be, she stood me up. We had a date, and she fucking stood me up, right? So I left and went to lunch with my guy friend. And somehow, some way, 3 hours later, I came back kind of to the same area to drop my friend off at his car. She comes walking up out of nowhere and spotted me, and then here we are hanging out. So we're doing laundry. She's really cool to hang out with, and she inspires me because she has a very interesting story about her life. So I'm going to do a little bit of an interview. This is Sarah. As you can see, she's a very attractive young lady. I thought she was in her late 20s, and it turns out she's a little bit older than that. But she doesn't look it. She looks young. She is homeless and lives on the streets because of all kinds of bad shit that happened to her. And so I'll turn it over to her and let her talk, and then you guys tell me what you think about her. So Sarah, could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
About myself?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
anything that you're comfortable with.
I'm a mom. I've got 3 beautiful daughters.
Okay. How old are they?
Well, I have a 21-year-old. She's if she's on schedule to graduate this year, she'll be the youngest engineer with a degree in the world. Okay. There's nobody, 21 with a degree in robotics engineering. At her age, so right. Pretty proud of that. I mean, there's lots of engineers out there, but none with a degree. And she's 21, and I have an 18-year-old, gorgeous, beautiful. She kind of reminds me of Janis Joplin, and then I have an 8-year-old. She's my little Filipina. And I have a stepson, Gabriel. Anyway, I was targeted by the police and illegally locked out of my apartment during COVID and thrown out on the street, and my baby was illegally taken from me. Legally taken. They had no reason to take her. They had my ex, I guess, filed for custody or something, and he won, and I still don't understand that. With no evidence against me whatsoever. Where
is he at now with your
He should be
girl?
in Roseville, but I don't really know because I was thrown out of the police. I was thrown out on the street, illegally locked out.
How long have you been homeless for?
A couple of years now, I think.
How has life been for you on the streets?
Well, it's.
Do you have a lot of problems because you're attractive?
Well, yeah, I do.
Like what?
Just I refuse to get off the streets and be with a man. Like I'm
so
men want to come in and help you, but they only want to help you as long as you're sleeping with them.
Okay.
And that's not me. That's not what I'm about. I'm not going to sleep with someone just to get off the street. I'd rather stay on the street than be unhappy.
No, see, that's one of the reasons why I liked hanging out with you, is because you didn't give off the vibe of someone who's promiscuous and just kind of open for whatever. You have principles and integrity, and I think that's very noble of you, being in the situation that you're in. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it hard though, because it just seems like every time I think I'm going to get off the street, and it's never a woman that wants to help. It's always a man that wants to help, and they always have ulterior motives, always.
So I don't mean to cut you off, but she's very attractive, and when I first met her and I first saw her, I was like, what is this girl doing homeless? And then I was like, I have to know her story. And so I went and talked to her and asked if I could take her out to lunch, and that's how we met. And anyways, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I don't really know. I was illegally locked out of my apartment one day. I came home and I couldn't get into my apartment. I found out later on that my ex, my baby daddy, had bought the whole building, and he was the one that locked me out. Put me out on the street, took my kid, and
this is 2 years ago.
I believe it was about 2 years ago. Yeah. I don't know. I would want to say that he knows that he has a friend that works with the police department. His name is Tony, and he was a guard with the military. He was in the military, and he was a guard at Guantanamo Bay, and he was the one that originally started targeting me, and having me arrested constantly, all the time. Like, I think I was arrested over 200 times within 2 years. I want to say it has something to do with my ex Joey, my baby daddy, because how can you get off the street if you're being targeted by the police? Seems like every time someone tries to help me, they end up kicking me out. I don't know if that has something to do with the police. I want to say it does. Like,
how could somebody, like, let's say somebody wanted to help you, how could they help you?
Well, if they wanted to take me in, they would probably start getting phone calls by the police or whoever it is.
What if they didn't? What if they were able to take you somewhere to where no one knew where you were? You were in a nice, peaceful place.
I've done that before, but I can't leave the house and then come back, because then they find out where I'm at.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, once I'm in a house, I have to stay there, because the second I leave and come back, then they spot me. I really don't know.
It's like a targeted individual thing. Like,
yeah,
you're targeted.
Yeah, I'm being targeted in every city, every county. From Truckee to Roseville to Sacramento,
what do you want to do? What like?
I want to get off the street. I just, I've got cancer. I just want to live out the last part of my life in peace.
How do you know you have cancer? I believe you, but I want them,
because I got a diagnosis from the hospital. I had the diagnosis said you have leukocytosis caused by myeloproliferative or multimyeloma, and now I have a lump in my breast. Yeah. So it's extremely rare. It's cancer moving into multiple parts of my body, and I believe one of the things that happened was I was signed up for this medical study that my mother signed me up for, and I never knew about the cancer. She knew, and when the treatment they were giving me without my knowledge caused the cancer to move multiple parts of my body, and they kicked me out of the study and threw me out on the street.
Yeah.
The hospital, it's multi-billion-dollar organization, and when you're part of a study and you screw up the study by not that would screw up the study to where they couldn't give this medication to people. So all that money that they put towards this cancer treatment would be out, thrown out the window. Like, they shouldn't be giving whatever cancer treatment they were giving me. They should not be giving it to people, because it caused several cancers, and it caused and I have my lining of my bladder has been burned. I have what they call hemorrhagic cysts from cancer treatments that I've never opted into. I never signed up for that.
You were saying that you got arrested in the police, and you showed me the scars, and she does have scars all over her back. It looks like little slashes all over her back. But you were saying the police arrested you and fucked you up and gave you a shot. They injected you with something, and you don't know what it was.
Yes.
All right.
That is true. I have scars all over my back from them arresting me. They broke both of my arms. They during a seizure, I told them I was having a seizure, and instead of letting me have my seizure, they picked me up by my legs and arms, and I started seizing, and I broke both my arms, and I broke both my arms, and they brought a nurse into my jail cell where she popped my arms back into place with no medication whatsoever, and then just shut the door on me. Yeah. And they would put me in a janitor's closet with a hole in the middle of the floor to use the bathroom, with no sink and no toilet. Like, no toilet. The toilet is the hole in the floor, and there is no sink. You can't. I mean,
so what Sarah's talking about, those are called suicide rooms in jail and prison, in 5150 rooms. and it's a little grade in the
it's
floor.
It's not a 5150 room, it's an actual closet.
Or it's a closet.
They have the 5150 room. This is worse than that. This is a little tiny 4x4 closet.
Damn.
And they keep you in there for a week sometimes. And you can't see out, and sometimes they forget to feed you. Usually you don't even get food for like 3 days. So they torture you, and then when they are beating you, they say, "What do you think, guys? Should we ice her?" Now, mind you, I have cancer and I have skin cancer, so if I get cold, I have seizures. My body doesn't function when I get cold, and they would literally throw me in the jail cell in just my bra and underwear, no blanket, and where I would freeze to death for days, and sometimes they wouldn't feed me. So it's torture to not be able to eat and not have a blanket, and they take your clothes off before you put you in there. They've arrested me in my bra and panties before. They've tied me to a chair. They've tied my feet, my calves, my thighs, with my legs open, my hands down like this, no clothes on at all, completely naked, and my head tied back. And then they take the chair and lean it all the way back to where I'm practically upside down.
That's fucked up. So you've been on the streets for 2 years. What have you been doing since the last time I saw you about 2 months ago?
I'm evading the police.
What else?
Just trying to survive. Eat.
Is it dangerous living on the streets? You were saying that good-looking girls have to worry about getting raped.
Yeah. The danger is when you get in cars with people. It's not on the streets with my friends, with homeless people. They're not dangerous. The people that are dangerous are the police. The ones that are dangerous are the doctors, the surgeons, the ones that want to take you in and give you money as long as you're sleeping with them. You only get off the street if you sleep with somebody, and I don't do that. So I don't. There isn't anyone out there that will take on the police. That will take me in and basically tell the police to fuck off. You're not taking her. My friends have to. I don't know. It's hard to explain. The police just. It's like they have to have so many people have to be arrested, but. They have a new jail that's being built, so they're trying to arrest as many people as possible to show that they need this new jail to get funds for it, and so they're arresting people for no reason. I'll be standing out in front of a building, and the police. I mean, I was standing in a I told you I was sitting over by that wall. It's like this electrical fence down by Winco. I was standing in front of that electrical fence, and 2 sheriffs pulled up, jumped out of their car, ran after me, tackled me, and threw me in jail, and said that I was trespassing. And then 2 days prior to that, they pulled me out of a parked car that was legally parked. It was registered and insured, and they told me that I was sitting in a car that didn't belong to me.
Yeah.
And they arrested me for just sitting in a car. It's crazy that I don't know why. I've been arrested probably out of 7 different cars for no reason. I mean, I was sitting in front of 7-Eleven in a car, and the police just pulled up, jumped out of their car, and grabbed me out of the car, and just threw me in the back of theirs and took me to jail. And they figured out later the reason for my arrest. Usually it's for resisting or I don't even know. The only thing I actually did was I was sitting in a car that didn't belong to me. It was a stolen car. I didn't steal it, but I was in possession of it. That's the only thing I actually did where I broke the law. Besides the petty theft, but I have to do that to eat, or I don't eat.
So you have to, as a homeless person, you have to steal to eat and survive.
I have to steal food. Usually it's food or clothes.
And clothes.
That's pretty much it. And I don't sell them to make money off of it or to get drugs or whatever. I actually use the clothes and I eat the food. And I help out my other homeless friends too if they need clothes or food.
You were saying though the homeless people you hang out with steal from you all the time.
Yeah, they all steal. I don't steal, but they do. They like if
you can't even have a phone because it gets stolen.
Yeah, they hack the network. there's something they do that hacks the network. I don't. They somehow zap your SIM card and take the network.
They keep talking if you want. I'm gonna go check on the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that cool?
Sure.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You want some water?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Oh shit.
It's been very difficult being targeted.
Still got 15 minutes. It feels like it's been a long time, huh?
How long has it been?
Fucking 20 minutes.
Has it been 20 minutes?
20 minutes. You're doing great on your interview, by the way. You should be a movie star.
Should I?
Yeah. I would say so.
Maybe an actress, a singer, or a...
Both, everything.
Or a comedian.
Everything. You can do it all, I think. Multi-talented.
Do you have a lighter?
I have a match.
One match?
Yeah,
or
I have as many matches as you want.
As many?
I've got more matches than you could
So you have
smoke.
a whole... So you do?
I have
so
probably...
you don't think that you'll go through all those matches in
a lifetime?
Yeah.
Well, here.
Oh.
Hold on. It was a good try. No.
That wasn't my try. That was your try.
I have about 500 matches. You know what else I have? Incense. Do you want me to light an incense for you? Will that make you happy?
Incense?
Incense. Like an incense, you light it and it smells good?
Sure.
All right. Give me a moment and then we'll do it. Let me get a cigarette lit for you. Hold on. Damn it.
Maybe do two at a time.
All right. Good thinking. So yeah, she stood me up. We had a date.
I chickened out. I don't know.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
People have been dying to hear this interview.
Why?
You're fucking popular.
No, how? I don't understand.
You're an interesting person.
I pee my pants all the time. I guess people like that. That's the part that's interesting. Sometimes I'm on my period and I don't even realize it and I'm bleeding all over myself. Do they like that?
No.
I mean, I don't even change my socks. I can't brush my teeth every day because I forget.
Well, you look like your teeth are very clean.
I just brushed them yesterday.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was like for the first time in 3 days. I don't know. You roll. You can't roll out of bed because I have no bed. But I get up off the concrete and brush myself off, and then I. So
Sarah is so attractive. She can lay and sleep on the concrete, live outside, smoke cigarettes, eat anything she wants, and then she still looks good. I don't know how she does it.
I walk a lot, and I don't look good. I've got a 45-year-old body. This thing's falling apart. I need a new one. Tell me when you find Adriana Lima.
I think if you started to eat good and working out, your body would pop right back into shape.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's too bad that
Sarah looks like a gymnast. She's built like an Olympic.
I could do one arm push-up.
I can tell.
Go from my knees to my feet.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things. I can dance. I can.
So okay, let's talk about that. Sarah was a dancer.
A little stripper.
I used to work.
Well, I did dance though. I went
I hope
to
this
clubs.
guy doesn't hit my car.
I went to clubs like 3 days a week, 2 days a week when I was a kid, like starting at age 15.
All right.
I used to go to the Amazon, and then Bojangles, and then the Rage, the Asylum.
Yeah. So she's a good dancer. Let me ask this guy. I'm gonna move. Someone's gonna hit my van.
Looks like they're trying to box you in.
Yeah, I'm getting boxed in by crazy people. So, why would they park right here next to me?
To load their clothes into the...
Oh, I know, but I mean, if they would have just parked one spot over, it would not be so tight.
Yeah, but that's 2 extra steps.
Fucking crazy people,
I
man.
want to take 2 extra steps to the door.
These crazy motherfuckers are squeezing out of their vehicles And then they're looking at me like it's my fault. It's just like, fuck, you didn't have to park there, man. Anyways, Sarah, I'm gonna get away from these people and put you in a safe area.
2 spots over.
2 spots over. I gotta protect you from these fuckers. Yeah, they'll hit me. So, did you like dancing? Did you like stripping?
No.
All right.
I hated it.
But you made good money. Did you have a regular?
I don't know.
A regular means like a guy.
I know. I mean, sometimes I did. I mean, yeah, I guess I did.
Oh, I was telling the audience.
Oh.
So a regular, when you're a stripper, girls will have regulars. And that means like the guy that comes in specifically for that girl. And like a lot of the girls in the stripping industry, their regular will pay their bills, they'll pay their mortgage.
They're sleeping with them. I didn't do that.
Not all of them, but she's right. Some of them sleep with them.
Trust me, they're not going to get anything from them if they're not sleeping with them.
I knew girls that were stripping when I was working in the strip clubs that their regulars would buy them fake boobs, cars, mortgage, I mean, you name it. And the regular would come in and just hang out with that girl, and the girl would stay with them all night because they made so much money off of it.
What do they have to do to...
I don't know.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. But did you have a regular?
Well...
Did you have somebody that was...
Yeah, at the strip club, though, because I didn't see anyone outside the strip club.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
So I didn't... I never dated anyone from the strip club.
All right.
You know, I think one time I got some guy's phone number, but I never called him.
All right.
I don't know.
That's fair. Yeah, Sarah is not somebody that, you know, I think runs around with a lot of different guys.
Well, I do. What do you mean, like sleeping with them?
Yeah, like sleeping with them. I don't think Sarah is somebody that sleeps with a lot of people.
Well, I wasn't, but now I've been sleeping with more people.
Okay, she's been sleeping with more people.
I've turned to a little slut in the past like month.
What?
But I can stop slutting.
Do you wear condoms?
No.
Damn.
Probably not. I have cancer. I'm dying.
Okay. What if you get pregnant?
Can't. My tubes are tied.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like I'm already dying. So I mean.
So if you sleep with a lot of people now,
I mean, it's not a lot. It's just.
Do you do it for money or
no.
or do you do it for free?
No. No. It's. I'm not. I'm. It's not like I choose to sleep with them and then walk away. You know, like I like the guys I'm sleeping with, but.
So you're not just like.
No,
sleeping
I'm not
with
just
a
like
stranger.
No, these are my friends, like the same people that I hang out with every day. But it's just hectic on the street, and you know we don't have phones, we can't contact each other. If we run into each other, we do, you know. I don't know, but they are my friends.
You should be wearing condoms, even though you may be dying.
Yeah.
You should wear a condom. You should have safe sex. Do you think you have any STDs?
I don't know.
Scabies, crabs, herpes.
I guess if anyone sleeps with somebody without using a condom, then anyone could have that. Anyone, like, you know, if you've had a one night stand and you didn't use a condom, then you know you risk for all those things.
How many people do you think you've had sex with in your whole life?
Well, by the time I was 42, I had sex with 8 people.
Come on.
No, that's true. But then lately, it's been like 10 more.
Okay.
So, in the past like month, I think I've slept with 2 people.
That's not a lot.
Maybe 3. They're friends. Like they're people I still hang out with.
That's nice of you. You sound like a pretty good friend.
You want to be my friend?
No.
I'm just kidding. You got room in the back.
I'm promiscuous, or not promiscuous. I am practicing abstinence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's that working for you?
It's working.
Is it working?
It's all right. Yeah. I don't mind it.
I don't know. I think it gives men heart problems when they go. without
I
having sex.
agree. You know what? That's interesting. Because how humans are built, definitely men and women, when they're of age, should be having intercourse because humans are sexual creatures. And you're right. I think you could get health problems if you're not having sex. I have had sex with a lot of women throughout my life, and it's not that.
Well, what's your number?
200, maybe more. That's
and how many protected?
Protected?
Yeah.
None.
None?
Nope.
Oh.
And I've been tested, and I don't have anything. Recently too, I just got tested. I've been
That's what I need
tested.
to do.
Yeah.
Well, I went to the, when I went to the hospital about 8 months ago. I imagine they tested me.
I don't know. You have to ask them.
No, because of what I was diagnosed with, they would have. They should have. So,
No, I don't know, but I think you should get tested
I know why
again.
they didn't, because they're the ones that caused my bladder to burn. So of course they just kicked me out of the hospital. They didn't even admit me or tell me it was terminal.
Yeah.
They just kicked me out. They said, here's your diagnosis, and sent me on my way, and I had to look it up to find out that it was terminal.
Jesus.
To find out that I was dying, and I felt like my liver was failing. I had a fever. I was really sick, and they didn't help me. They're the ones that caused it, though. So they just want me out of there as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Because if they admit me, then all the doctors are gonna wonder, well, how did she get this? You can only get this through radiation burning, through radiation treatments, because the lining of my bladder is burned from radiation treatment. And I didn't even know about the cancer. They didn't tell me, so they were giving me radiation against my knowledge, without, you know.
I'm gonna go check on the clothes. I'll stop the video for a minute.
Okay.
You're doing great in this interview. This is so fun, man. All right, I'm gonna stop the video.